Hello everyone, welcome back to Explorer Life. My name's Craig, and if you're new here, then please hit that subscribe button as it really does help me out. So in today's video, we're going to be tackling the rust from inside the loading bay. Well, as you can see from the previous video, it's full of rust on the walls and the floor, mainly the floor. So we're going to be trying to get rid of as much of that as possible before painting over it. One bit of advice I want to give you before we go on with this video is make sure if you're making any sort of videos, back them up, because as you'll see in this video, I made the mistake of not backing up all my files. Yeah, I had a massive stinker, lost a few videos, but you'll see anyway in this. So with that said, let's get straight into it. Right, so we've ripped the entire inside of the van out. Like we've ripped all the boards off and we've ripped the divide out, so now we've just got to go over it with the angle grinder and drill with a sander on and just sand away all the rust, ready for the evaporust to go on. Now, as I said before, back up all your files. I did originally have a video here explaining that we were about to start putting evaporust onto the walls and the floor of the van, and to do so you have to soak it in kitchen roll and then obviously lay it on the floor or stick it to the walls, but I lost it because I deleted it by accident and I couldn't get it back. And I also lost videos of us putting it down from outside the van. I have GoPro footage, as you'll see in a second, but it's not the best. I also lost a video of us showing what the floor and the walls look like when we put all the kitchen roll down. So I'll just throw a picture in just to show you what it looked like. If you follow me on Instagram, which is down there, then you'll have seen it already. So it's been probably about a week now since we put the evaporust on, and we came back to basically just take it off. As you can see, it's all turned green and orange, and that means it's worked, because obviously rust is orange, so it's got rid of a lot of rust. I don't know if you can actually see me. So we're just going to take this off, and hopefully the floor is a lot less rusty than it was before we put it on. We don't expect it to be completely removed because, you know, it's probably not possible, but as long as it's a lot better than it was when we put it on, then that's fine, because we've got rust removal paint that like actively removes paint, that actively removes rust as like it's on. So you put it on, let it dry, and then that'll just remove rust and prevent rust from building up again whilst it's on, and then you paint over it once it's dry. So we're going to get this off, and then we're going to start painting once we got this off. So now that we've taken all the kitchen roll off that was filled with evaporust, we have to rinse it down, but obviously we're not going to just hose it, so we're going to mop all the grease off and stuff. And then once we've done that, we'll probably start painting all the bare metal so that it doesn't rust again.
It was a what? Oh, really? Oh, oh, really?
Now next, you're going to see us painting the van, just painting over all the bare metal that was left after we removed all the rust. Once again, deleted that video, couldn't get it back. Absolute stinker, but at least I managed to keep all the actual footage of us painting the van. Now the paint that we were using was a rust beater by Hammerite, and basically what that does is it eats away at any rust underneath it when you paint it on, and it also prevents the build up of more rust. So that's the reason that we were only painting the bare metal, because the rest of the inside of the van was absolutely fine. There's no need to paint the metal. Like, we don't care that the colours are different, because we're not going to see the inside of the van once we've got the insulation and the cladding and the furniture and stuff in. It won't be seen. Although the tin does say that once it's dry, it must be given a top coat by another Hammerite paint finish. We're not doing that because we think that they're probably just suggesting that so that you go and buy more of their product anyway. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment below. And if you aren't already, please do subscribe. And remember guys, keep exploring.